Hello everybody, hi, and welcome back to another game in the indie game series. Today we're going to be playing Axis Football, and this is a video game series that has had a few iterations, just kind of like Madden, but a lot of people have been saying that Axis is like, obviously not taking over Madden because it's not as well known, but it has a lot better controls, allegedly, and feels a little bit better than Madden and is not as buggy. And I'm all for a football experience that isn't buggy because I love football. If you can tell that I like football, I love football. So let's take a look into it, and I hope it's good, because if it is, I might start playing it more than I play Madden. Hey guys, alright, so we are in Axis Football. So let's take a look. Should we just do a franchise? I just kind of want to see what franchise mode is like, because I've always liked franchise. Hello? Oh, I see. It's up and down. Got it. We got the Atlanta Razorbacks, okay. Baltimore Paladins, Boston Whalers, Buffalo Grizzlies, Carolina Rattlers, Chicago Lakehawks, Cincinnati Royals, Cleveland Coyotes, Dallas Stampede, Detroit, Green Bay X. So it's okay. I kind of like this. So it's all the teams that are Oh well, okay, maybe not. Minnesota Pride. So there's a few differences, but like Green Bay, the fact that Green Bay is in there, it's kind of interesting. So I thought it was just gonna be all the NFL teams, but like slightly different, but they've added differences. So okay, well, again, if you couldn't tell by my hat and the Vikings thing and the Minnesota thing, and I'm a Minnesota boy, so really Minnesota's not bad. Salary cap, sure. I have a really good DB. I have good DBs. Okay, sure. League configuration: American football team set up with 32 teams, 2 conferences with 4 divisions. Use system European. Oh, so there's you can interesting. So you can do tier system and huh. So who are we? There's American and the National. We're in the National. It is similar though, because look, Minnesota, Green Bay, Detroit, Chicago. That's the NFC North right there. So I like it. It's kind of accurate. A little bit, not always. Like the East is accurate. This one's pretty accurate. Yeah, this one's actually accurate. This one's sort of accurate. Because there's the only one that's not accurate is this one. Who would that be? Atlanta, Carolina, Louisiana. Oh, this would be Tampa. This would have to have been Tampa, and it would have been correct. Baltimore, Cincy, Cleveland, Pittsburgh. That's correct. Houston, Indy. Kind of correct. Again, this needs to be Jacksonville. I mean, that's basically New England, Buffalo. Yeah, this also needs to be. Who is that? That would be the Jets. Yeah. So, Denver, Kansas, Las Vegas, and then Nebraska would need to be different there. But I mean, it's pretty accurate, kind of, honestly. Oh, no. I don't. Okay. Alright, Minnesota versus Chicago. Let's go. We're facing a rival right away. Okay. Coach, play game. Let's see what my uniforms look like. Okay. Ooh, those are sick. Ooh. kind of like these though. Those gold helmets really do. Yeah. They're doing that. Let's see what they got. Ooh. Dude, so these guys, this stuff is way cleaner than that. Ooh. Stuff's way cleaner. Play game. All right, let's do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Minneapolis, Minnesota. I'm Dave Stevens along with my partner, Mike Steele.
Dave, I'm not sure if you noticed, but the mascot down there made a snowman. A snowman! Grown man in a costume, and he got that kind of detail on it. Football games aside, I'm glad I got to see that.
Okay,
yes, sir. This isn't the first time.
Sorry, Tater. Sorry.
Well, Mike, I guess we'll just have to wait and see how this weather situation unfolds.
Are they gonna receive first? Okay. Oh my God, this is.
Minnesota is lining up for the kickoff.
Boy. Is it A or flick? Oh, it's A. Okay.
Hampton kicks it.
I have no idea what the
Houston
controls are.
Catches the kickoff. And he's brought down after a return of 15. And Adams is down on the field and has some information for us.
Gentlemen, the snow is noticeably slowing the speed of the game down. Both teams are going to have to make some adjustments and rely more on patient roots and solid fundamentals to get the job done.
Thanks for the insight, Emma.
Oh, what the heck? My man just shrugged off it.
That gets us to second down. Second down for the Lakehawks.
Interesting. Okay.
Number 14 with the handoff.
Okay, so the game's a little fast. Let's go dive. It's third down and 6. Probably gonna throw it.
Third down.
I have to throw it here.
Number 14 drops back. He can't bring it in.
When I played, I'd always look to quickly get the ball back to a receiver after a drop. You want them to get that mistake out of their mind as soon as possible.
It's a little fun.
He punts it away. The kick is caught at the 20-yard line.
There's an issue.
There looks to be an injury down on the field.
So the issue I'm having is I'm playing like it's Madden and it's not. So I need to figure out how to actually play. Okay. Let's just start with a basic run. I just want to basic run. It's just.
Robertson with the handoff.
Yeah. See, I keep wanting to use this.
That gets
so
us
in
to
Madden, this
down.
stick, it's like that's how you like get away from things. And I keep wanting to use that.
Throws the ball. The pass is
intercepted. Oh my God.
27.
Why did he lob it so high?
There are no mulligans in football, Dave. The quarterback takes a bogey on that one. The away team has a chance to pick up some free points here after that turnover.
He lobbed it so high in the air. Why?
The QB back to pass. Finds a target.
I'm sorry.
He's tackled. Let's see what the call on the field is.
Yeah, of course
Minnesota accepts the penalty.
It's a common misconception that blockers are allowed to grab defenders as long as their hands are on the inside. That's what we saw there, but it's still a holding penalty.
Hunter takes the ball.
Okay, the physics are a little wonky.
We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome.
What? No.
Chicago accepts the penalty.
Traditional wisdom puts the blame for penalties on the coaches.
Lining up on second down.
No, it doesn't. Why would it be on the coaches?
He drops back.
It's on the player for being stupid.
Snagged out of the air.
There's a very lackluster feel, I'm feeling. And I'm gotta be honest.
Will operate from the gun. Number 14 fakes the handoff and looks to pass.
And it could be that I'm just used to like.
Second down.
It could be I'm just used to Madden, and I'll fully accept that. But like, it just doesn't feel like I'm playing. You know, like it just feels kind of empty.
Tosses one to the back. Third down.
I mean, it's not bad. Don't get me wrong. I'm kind of enjoying. Ask
Third
Mike.
Down and short.
Ask Mike. So there's a feature in Madden if you haven't played it. Ask Madden.
He hands it to the runner.
He just picks plays. Ask Mike.
First down. Well, that'll wrap things up for the first quarter. Still, nothing.
Yeah, whatever.
The offense from the gun. Go! The QB hands it off.
So, okay, so how do you hold on. Okay, so there's no diving, no nothing. Okay. That's kind of been my issue also, is I'm so, okay, so there's just no.
Go! He hands it off. Loose ball on the field.
Oh, here we go. There we go.
At the 15.
That's how you make a goal line stand.
My high school coach would make you carry around a ball for a day during school if you fumble.
That's a picture of me at Camp Fumbawatha. And what are you eating in that picture? A Butterfingers?
The home team will be looking to turn that turnover into some points here.
Robertson makes the handoff.
Oh yeah, way to keep. Okay, I want to try throwing again because like deep post. Let's go for.
He drops back. Uncorks this one out to the right.
See, like, why does he
side of the
loft
field.
it?
And
Like,
they can't
throw it,
connect.
man.
Incomplete.
Am I not understanding something?
Drops back into the pocket. Snagged out of the air by number 88. That'll bring up fourth down.
The defense was expecting pass the whole way. The safeties and corners had the top covered, which left that short pass as the only option.
We can pick this up.
Fourth play of the drive.
We can pick this up. We totally can pick this up.
Robertson
God
makes the
damn it.
handoff. The Pride can't convert. That will be a turnover on down.
Why is there no one blocking? No one picked him up. Come on, guys.
On the carry. Tackled quickly. That gets us to second down.
This is why I don't play bad anymore, because I get
Second down for
too intense that I'm angry. Oh, it has a speed clock. Interesting. Okay.
Number 14 makes the handoff.
Come on, bro.
He continues to move the chains and keep this drive alive.
Ugh.
The QB makes the toss. Second down. Steps into the pocket. He flings a pass off to the sideline.
That was not a catch.
That brings up a crucial third down.
Okay. There's no way that was a catch.
Throws one out to the pass is intercepted.
This quarterback is a competitor. He wants nothing more than to get right back out there after a poor play like that and have an opportunity to turn things around. The defense has a chance to come up big. If they can force a punt after that turnover, it'll give the entire team a boost of confidence.
The QB tucks it in.
Oh my god, he's so slow.
That will bring up second down.
He's so slow.
Second down and short.
That was the slowest moving QB I've ever seen in my life.
Throws one up beyond the first down. First down. The Pride lines up with one back in the backfield.
We're moving the ball. We're finally moving.
Robertson dropping back.
Not in my house.
He can't bring it in.
This game's frustrating. It's frustrating because it's like I don't know how to like get it to like, because it says, so like on here it says lob pass, and but that's aim passes only.
Quarterback to pass. Extending the play. He can't bring it in.
Don't like this.
Third down.
I have fully accepted this just because I'm bad.
The QB tucks it in and runs.
He's so slow.
Chicago takes their first timeout. That'll bring up fourth down.
The deep pass just wasn't open on that play. Now, the D will have to go to work to get the ball back.
Drops back into the pocket. He tucks it and runs.
So literally the only play that's working for me right now is if the quarterback runs it. Got it. Cool.
Robertson back to pass.
Yep. God, he's so slow.
The runner steps out of bounds around the 46-yard line.
Not elusive enough to make that into a big play, but still keeps that defense on the field.
Should have been a big play.
Dropping back, the offense.
Oh my God!
Play action.
I even.
Second down.
How do you call timeout?
Minnesota will call timeout.
No one want to. No one want to block or anything? No, we're just gonna let him. Okay.
Throws one way down the middle of the field.
Oh my God, he caught it.
And he's stopped by Maxwell. That'll be enough for the first down. Minnesota calls their second timeout.
Can't believe
First
he caught that.
down.
Okay, let's be smart. We're in field goal position. Just get points on the board.
Robertson back to pass. He tosses one along the right side.
Oh my God. Oh my God, we did it, boys.
Touchdown.
The home team showed us great execution and determination on that touchdown.
Why is it? What is happening?
There's the kick. It's good. Minnesota goes out in front today. 7-0.
If you look at statistics, teams that score first are much more likely to win the game. We'll see if that happens
I like the
today.
very like the commentary is like.
At the 8-yard
I get
line.
it, so it's hard to do. I get it,
It's
but
a
like it's just
one-score
really
game,
funny to me,
Dave.
like
You have to feel good about your chances here if you're the offense.
hearing them just
Let's
like
see how they
the
execute.
other team does. It's just
Number 14 dropping back.
has run backwards. You
Up
fool.
at the 29-yard
You stupid
line.
fool.
That will bring up second down. The second quarter comes to an end. The home team leading 7-0.
The 7-0. It's just like that's one thing I'll give Madden is at least when they
Kicks it
read
away.
the script, it's like when they're reading it, it sounds
Kick is
fluid.
caught at the
It doesn't sound like.
10-yard line. And he's brought down after a return
Again,
of
I understand
12.
it's indie.
Let's go down to
Like
our
I'm
own
trying
Emma
hard not
Adams,
to
who has an update
be
for
critical
us.
on it.
Guys, I had a chance to discuss the first half with the coach for the Pride. The first words he said to me were, "What a game." He continued by saying that these were the games that drew him to football. He also said that both teams are playing exciting football and that he expected to carry
Exciting
over into the
football,
second
bro.
half.
If it was 7-0
Back
at
to you.
half,
Thanks for
I'd
the
be
update, Emma.
like,
Brought down
if that was my
almost
team up 7-0, I'd be
by
like, all
number
right, well we're winning, I
51.
guess.
That will bring up third down.
I don't know if I'm happy about it.
Collier on the run.
Can we block, please?
That brings up fourth down.
Oh my God.
That's a smart play call. You were in a bad position on 3rd down. Take a few yards and live to fight another day.
Robertson with the handoff.
Okay, we got the first. I just love when my people don't block. That's the best part, because it just makes.
Robertson looking to pass.
Oh my God, bro!
Wallace
Can you?
pulls it in.
How do you throw?
I think the wideout is down there, down counting his fingers after that pass. Take that fastball to Axis Baseball.
What a plug!
Robertson dropping back.
Way to plug yourself, guys.
And he's off. Fumble.
Oh my God, dude!
The tackle is made by Love.
One of the reasons defenders are taught to wrap up when tackling is that it puts their arms in a place to knock the ball loose, which is exactly what we saw there. This is a good position for offense to be in. It's a one-score game, and they've got a good opportunity to go down the field and get some points.
Good tackle. Good tackle.
2nd down.
God, this is such a shit game.
2nd down. For
Not
Chicago.
the game. Like, shit in the, like, a football brain. Like, this is, like, a horrible game being played. The game itself is honestly not bad.
Takes the carry. Brought down almost immediately.
The game itself is honestly, for what it is, it's actually pretty solid. It needs,
2 receivers.
it just, it needs, I wish it felt a little bit more, like, I don't know. It just feels kind of empty. I can't shake that feeling. Like, it's just, I don't know how else to describe it other than it's an empty feeling.
And you don't want to force things and make a mistake here.
The kick is made. And it will fall short of the uprights.
This drive coming up is a good chance for the offense to give themselves.
You say the kick was made? I guess he just meant like he made the kick, but like making the kick means that he made it, not like he did the kick.
That will bring up 2nd down.
I don't know if that makes sense, but like in my head, making the kick does not mean he kicked it. He means that he like made the kick. That's what it means to me. Hello?
He tosses a screen
Why did you
down the middle of the field.
How did this work? How is this working?
The defender. 1st down.
That shouldn't have worked.
First down.
Also, just the buttons have stopped working.
The 3rd quarter comes to a close.
Like
Minnesota out in front for now.
Like-
7-0.
Like I'm trying to. I can't do anything.
Fires one. Caught by number 88.
Now that I'm getting the hang of it,
That'll
it's
give them a fresh
again, it's
set
not.
of downs.
I just wish I knew how to like throw
really
bullets.
slung in there, Dave. The
It
receiver
wasn't.
did a great job holding on to it for the catch.
Oh, this menu has to be open for cool.
Robertson appears to be changing the play. He's tackled back near the 45-yard
So good to know that I can only do those menu
line.
items when that menu is
For
open.
the Pride.
Fair enough.
Robertson dropping back. Grabbed out of the air by number 88. That gets us to 3rd down.
What do you mean
Some throws
third?
require touch and some require zip. That, my friend, was a rocket shot.
What? Okay, can I?
To number 28. The runner steps out of bounds at the 17-yard line. That'll give them a fresh set of downs.
When you can pick up the first by running, it really opens up your playbook for the next set of downs.
Okay, whatever. We're driving.
2nd down.
I like it.
8.
I'm on with it.
Drive for the Pride.
This is how you kill a game. Like, yes, yes.
Not just a touchdown, but also a statement.
Okay,
The kick is made.
holy crap!
It's good. Minnesota widens their lead. 14
Oh, man.
nothing.
They
Yeeted
just
that.
keep pouring it on, Dave. But that's the competitiveness of this league. You can't let off the throttle.
14-0 is not really pouring it on.
At the 11-yard line.
Really think about it. It just means
Overall
2-0.
today, they've been
That's like one thing
outperformed
I've
on
always like
offense.
wanted to say
It's
about
time for them
football.
to
Like I
buckle
love
down
football,
and get
right?
things moving if they want any
If you look at a
chance of
score and
turning
it says
things around.
21-0, you're like, man, what a blowout. It's not really a blowout because it's only like you score a touchdown and it's like and you kick the extra point. 7 points. If you really think about it, it's just 3-0. Like it's no different than 3-0 on in like NHL or you know.
Minnesota will use one of their timeouts here.
What? I didn't. What is happening? Okay. That was weird. Where's the quarterback?
Penalty marker on the field.
Oh, the game's broken.
Chicago accepts the penalty.
Penalties have a way of taking the air out of a team's confidence or momentum.
There was just no quarterback or center.
The quarterback drops back. A penalty marker on the play. And he misses his mark. Let's see how the penalty affects things.
What was it? Oh.
Minnesota accepts the penalty.
Penalties can be real drive killers or savers.
There just was no quarterback or center.
Drops back into the pocket. And he can't reel it in.
Okay.
3rd and long.
A little buggy. So maybe not as not buggy as I thought. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Why are you moving?
Chicago takes the penalty.
If the
I
coach
tell you
hasn't
to
created a
move.
culture where penalties are not acceptable, then players won't take that extra effort to avoid making them. Hike.
Airs one out way down the right side.
Oh my god. What is happening?
Touchdown.
My guys are like running all
Deep
over the
strikes
place.
for
What the hell is
scores is so disheartening to a defense.
Oh,
The
I
kick
see.
is
It's,
up.
I'm pressing these buttons.
And it's good. Chicago
There's
bridges
some buttons
the gap
down here.
a bit. 14.
Don't press those
7.
buttons.
Barn burner today, Dave. Only one score separates the teams. All
I
it
don't think
takes
you
is
guys know
one
what a barn
mistake
burner
to
is. This
determine
is
the
not a
outcome
barn
of this
burner.
one.
This is the opposite of a barn burner.
Tackled after a return of
This is-
12.
This drive represents a great opportunity to send the defense reeling. Another score to extend their lead would give them the ability to exercise a lot of control in terms of play calling.
He takes the ball. 2nd down.
Way to stay in bounds, boy.
Robertson under center.
Where's my... What is my running back doing?
Chicago will call their first time out here.
What is he doing? Okay, so
Collier
I don't know.
on the run.
I don't know which one's more buggy now with this one.
Chicago takes their 3rd time out. That'll give them a fresh set of downs.
The whole team had to fight for those yards to get the first down on that run.
Calling out some signals on the field. Robertson makes
Okay.
the handoff. Chicago will call their 3rd and their final timeout.
Did he
here.
not
That
say they
gets
called
us
their
to
3rd
2nd
timeout?
down.
Last time, I thought he said that. Okay. Whatever.
Collier takes the handoff. Finally stopped by Osborne.
Blocking can be one of the more overlooked aspects of running, but their impact on that first down run was pretty evident.
The QB hands it off. Tackled near the line. 2nd
Okay. I
down.
mean, run pace to win, which is good.
Snyder takes the ball.
Should be milking the clock more. Whatever. I don't really care.
The handoff is taken by number 28. Let's see what the call on the field is. Minnesota takes the penalty.
Traditional wisdom puts the blame for penalties on the coaches.
It's not the coach's
The
fault.
handoff is taken by number 48.
It really isn't.
Second down.
It's the player's fault for, like,
Robertson makes the handoff.
hell yeah, running up the score.
Snyder showed great vision on that run, hitting the gap at the right time to shoot it to the end zone.
There's the kick. And it's good.
The chosen.
Minnesota adds to their score.
The chosen.
21-7.
Alright.
You see the defense almost motion to clear some room on the bench. These guys are getting winded.
Kick. Add a kick. What a kick.
Houston takes the kick. Tackled after a return of 26.
So much of football is mental. The offense needs to get a score in this drive to build some confidence if they want any shot of coming back in this game.
Number 14 steps back into the pocket, shakes off the defender. He's stopped by Leonard. That brings an end to the game, and time for us to take a look at
We
the
win.
Mike Steele stud of the game. Mike, who are you thinking had the most impact today?
We had a lot of great competitors.
Alright. Well, that's about it for this game. It's for what it is, it's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It's you know, there's a lot of it doesn't have full access to obviously a lot of things. But for what it has, it's pretty good. Honestly, it is. If you like a football experience, this is pretty good. Like, especially if you've been frustrated with Madden, this is pretty good. It's a little buggy, but I mean, Madden's also a little buggy. So who's to say? It's not bad. Genuinely, I liked it. But I mean, it just needs a little more polish, and the more they sell games, and the more that they get people buying it and backing it, you know, they'll get better. So I don't know if it's gonna take on Madden, but it can be there if there's more polish. But you know, if they just need to eliminate kind of that empty feeling, and I just can't explain what it is. It's just it felt a little empty playing it, but that's my like kind of true complaint. But otherwise, it was pretty good. Once I figured out the controls and got out of that Madden mindset, it's pretty good. I had fun with it, so yeah, I'd recommend it. Pick it up if it goes on sale.